Coffeehouse serves three main purposes. The one is to be an outreach center, the other one is to be a drop-in center, the third one, and that is the one that is still more in progress and in planning, that is to be a development center.
It's a place where the poor can be reintegrated back to their community.
And it's resounding, hallelujah.
At the Coffeehouse of late, we formalized a dream, a vision, to see a delivered yield restored, self-sufficient in a city community. The mission would be then to reach out to the destitute and the neglected community by providing them with the basic needs, to empower and reintegrate them back into the community.
We do street outreach and reach out to the needy, whether it is women, men, children, homeless, prostitute, traffic.
A lot of focus on homeless, adults, kids, the street prostitutes, etc., people in need. I would say the ministry is very holistic. There are 5 dimensions of a human being, and we cater for all 5 of them. Your physical needs, your need for food and drink, for clothes, for sports, for place to sleep, for bath and things like that. Your emotional needs. Many people have gone through lots of trauma, lots of distress in their lives, and they need someone to counsel them, someone to talk out to, a listening ear and so forth, and we would like to provide that as well. Social needs. Everyone is meant to have relationships with other people, to socialize also with the normal people in society, to bring back self-worth and self-esteem. Then there are, of course, mental needs, the need to be trained, the need to be boosted to reason and to think deeper about things. The 5th one is in the center of it all and the core, and that is the spiritual needs. Everyone has been created with a longing for his creator and the need to also be introduced or to be on a way of discipleship, of knowing our Creator better, and to help people with that most important value in their life.
What I'm trying to say is I want you, and I need you.
The first ministry is the drop-in center, which focuses on the children living on the street. We go out to build relationship with them. We tell them about the coffee house, and we tell them if they ever need help or anything to come this side. When the kids drop by, we then do an intake with them, where we find out their background, where they're from, what's their real names, how did they get in the street and all that stuff. They come in here, they have a bath, they get clothing, we provide for their basic needs, we have food for them, and we have different skills program with them.
A couple of them come every day and we all know each other. We have little nicknames for each other, and just getting to talk to them and play soccer with them and all that. And they just seem like normal kids, and then you see them out on the streets begging, and then it's like, oh wow, yeah, they live here. Or you see them every night laying on the streets, and it brings you back to reality. But when you're with them, it's no different than talking to any other kid, in my opinion.
Children that are in the street because of the drugs don't normally want to go out. They have learned survival. But when we keep on being involved in their life, there come a point through the programs we do, like through the character building programs, through literacy, through the dramas, they see hope for the future, then they want to change. So if they come and they do want to change, we have then created a huge network where we phone different organizations according to the need of that child.
Oh, I'll choose you.
Apart from the drop-in center, we have the Homeless Adults Project. So what they do is that when they come, we also do an intake with them to find out their background. Do they have any job experience? How did they get in the street? Because sometimes you find, we had doctors here that were homeless. We had like a guy that is now working for Johannesburg Stock exchange. So we have teachers, we have qualified people, but something went wrong in their lives, you know.
Coffeehouse is nice for somebody who stay in the street, and then he helping somebody who stay in the street, give the blanket. It's very cold in the street for someone standing down there. So here in Coffeehouse, me for myself is nice. For somebody now, it's nice. You see.
We offer them also bathing, clothing, whatever they need, and if they want to go for a job interview, then we have different programs also like job hunting skills, Bible studies, also see how we can reintegrate them back to the community. So that is the adult function. Another ministry, and this is very close to my heart, is the traffic ladies. Those are girls that are exploited sexually and all that stuff. This is girls that have been trafficked, so gaining access into their life, it's very difficult.
If you have a passion for these ladies and see the need and realize, but they are not here on the street because they want to, they're here because they were forced into this business. If that passion is in your heart, God will teach you the rest, really.
So, but what we do also with the ladies, we do outreaches with them, we build relationship, we give them cards, numbers and everything. If there's an opportunity for them to escape, then they know where to find us.
We're going to the streets here to talk to the ladies, build relationships, try to get them out, of course, but they're all on drugs and it's just hard. They're afraid of the pimps. But I've been here 4 weeks now and we got 2 girls out, so that's actually very, very good.
With the girls, for example, just to see how they appreciate it, that we talk to them, that we don't just judge them for what they're doing, but that we love them for who they are. I mean, I have 2 girls in the brothel where I started building a relationship in the last 4 weeks, and it just makes an impact on me, how they're waiting for me when they know that I'm coming, and as soon as I'm going in, they just call my name, say, hey, here I am, can we talk, can we drink something together or whatever. And just to see how they really wanna talk and just to spend quality time with them and then to hear their stories and just to be there.
And there's so many ways to get involved in, like specifically with the ladies, we reach out 3 times a week where people can get exposure to actually speak to these ladies, where we go into their flats, we find out their needs. We even go into the brothel and stuff. And then, of course, when we have a lady here, we have a big need of people presenting programs to these girls, counseling sessions, helping us out to take them to clinics and whatever for medical checkups.
Because some people can come when there is a lady, they can come for sleepover, you know, to help stay when the lady is here, you know, to watch a movie with them, to do counseling, play games, whatever, to keep the time going. So we need things like that.
We need to get out of our comfort zones and we need to experience what's the reality of what's happening in this country, and we're not going to find it anywhere else.
These words are meant for your ears. I want you, and I need you. These words are meant for your ears.
Okay, our biggest need, except prayer, is people to get involved.
There's so many ways you can get involved here, because it's a shelter, it's the ladies of the night, it's the homeless people, it's the street kids, and it's an all-day thing. It's not just an evening thing, or it's so flexible. People can fit this ministry into their schedule so easily.
Everybody can play a role in terms of presenting programs, in terms of doing admin, in terms of networking with other organizations. So what we need the most really is hands. People that will commit.
It's all about relationships, and that's just what I like. Build that relationship, and if you can change one life, you change one life, and if you can change 10 lives, you change 10 lives.
I think it's something everyone has to experience, just something inner city ministry, just to be able to experience different people and see how people live and see what people go through. And it's a humbling experience, and I encourage everyone I talk to that they have to do it.
You miss out if you don't do it, really.
You know, we can make a difference in our own country. Our doors are open, and we're actually looking for South Africans that will come and take hands with us.
We're becoming
I came here to be a blessing to others, but others are so much more blessings to me.